made my first $100 off YouTube. Hello, and welcome to the channel. Hold on, I gotta shift. I'm in 4th gear, I should be good now. What we're gonna be talking about is something I'm actually really excited about. A dream that I thought wouldn't manifest for some reason, but I made my first $100 off YouTube, and I just want to tell you guys about it. What I'm going to be going over is, I'm going to be going over, exactly how it is I got paid. I'm just going to show it to you. And I'm also going to go over the process of what I think YouTube is now. So this is basically going to be a guide as to, how you get paid on YouTube, how your ad rates work, and whatnot. So I hope you enjoy that, and hopefully I can focus while driving. If not, I'm just going to sit still because I don't want to be too distracted. So let's talk. I'm going to give you guys tips on if you're looking to start up your own YouTube channel, how exactly you can get that going for you. When I started my YouTube channel, I wanted it to be all in one. I love music, I love motovlogs, and I love gaming. And while that's awesome, those 3 areas are pretty poppin', pretty great. The problem lies within that I wasn't controlling a specific niche. See, I would have a schedule. I'd upload one motovlog on Monday, then I'd do a gaming video on another day, and then I would, music would come in whenever music came in, because I can't really upload a certain day. It's just like whenever I finish writing something and then I'll upload it. So I didn't want to be a jack of all trades. I wanted to be a master of the 3. But I didn't realize that was actually hurting my traffic, hurting my viewer base. Because at the end of the day, when people come to watch a specific TV show, they're expecting one thing from that TV show. So if you have, 2 different subjects in a single TV show, say like Final Fantasy and how to crack an egg, there's going to be 50% of people there are going to be there to look at how you can crack an egg, and 50% of people aren't going to be interested in cracking that egg because they came for Final Fantasy. So it's the same. That's how YouTube works as well. When you have a viewer base, remember that you want as many people as possible coming for the same thing. So what I did was I took this channel. I gotta shift. Never mind. No, I don't. I took the channel and I split it up. I took my most popular gaming videos and I deleted them and I re-recorded them. I didn't re-record them. I re-uploaded them to another account. And that's my separate gaming channel now. I have a separate channel as well, my personal channel that I do music. I will do music, and you guys can check it out if you want. But so that's one tip for you. Find a niche that you're comfortable in, and really make it work. And the way that you can start that is very simple. Now getting into my background, I uploaded 3 videos, 3 motovlogs, and these videos didn't get much traction at all. Between all of them, I probably got like 200 views at most, and that's between 3 videos, and that's after a month or 2. So it really wasn't much for me. Nice little bike there. I felt kind of dried up, so what I did was I came back to this channel like 6 or 7 months later, and I see that the same video that I uploaded, the very first one, Fun Drive to Miami, all of a sudden this thing has 5,000–6,000 views. And in my brain I'm thinking, wow, this is great. But immediately, instead of celebrating my success, what I did was, I told myself, I'm like, man, if this thing got 6,000 views, in the 4, 5, 6 months I was gone, can't I replicate that? I understand that when you get a viral video that has millions and billions of views, that's quite different. But for me to get 6,000 views, I tell myself, I can make this consistent. I can consistently get 6,000 views in 6 months. That's 1,000 views a month. So what I did was I went to this video, and I noticed, okay, well, this video is a motovlog. It's about my car. I have the car in the title. And so what I did was I went to my analytics page on YouTube, and I asked myself, okay, is there a way I can see where this traffic is coming from? So if you go to your analytics page, you can click traffic sources, and this is 2017, July 23rd, so this may change. You can click traffic sources, and you can see where your sources are coming from. So at the time, about 60 to 70% of my traffic was coming from YouTube views. So the YouTube search shows you exactly what people put in the search bar, and your video came up. Or maybe it didn't come up first, but your video was among that list. And it showed that 70% of the keyword, there was one keyword, I'm sorry, that had 70% traffic source. So 70% of people looking up a keyword, and it was 3 words: Nissan Altima Coupe. And it wasn't until then until I realized. Oh man, that's my niche on this channel. See, what you want to do with a YouTube channel is, if you don't really exactly know what type of niche you're going to control or get into, or what kind of community you're going to develop, the best thing you can do is just upload videos. And then when you start seeing success in those videos, what you want to do is you want to go back and you want to look at your traffic sources and you want to take advantage of that. So I realized, man, you know, I've uploaded 5 or 6 videos at this point, and no video is as good as that fun drive with Nissan Altima Coupe in the title, and a Nissan Altima Coupe right in the thumbnail. So I realized, okay, if I want to have success, I need to reproduce this. I need to make more videos that feature Nissan Altima Coupe. And that's exactly what I did. So the next video I put out was actually an interior walkthrough, because I hadn't made a video in a while, and the car was completely different. Before, I realized, okay, I need to make more videos that feature the Nissan Altima Coupe. So I made an internal walkthrough plus an exhaust demonstration, because a lot of people were looking for that as well. And then that video does better than the first one. And at that point, I knew, okay, this is where I need to be, because now, not only do I have 2 videos that are doing well, I have an audience. I'm starting to develop a little bit of community. YR1000. There's a couple different people. Ace of Spades. I'm sure you run a little YouTube channel as well. But that's what it takes. That's just my little tip for anybody that's looking to start a YouTube channel. Just upload. Don't worry about your camera. I literally started on a $20 action camera and a head mount. So as you can see, before I started using my helmet in my videos, all I did was, before I really started on these videos and I got this GoPro, which I still got for a cheaper rate, I had a $20 action camera. And it was funny because it was called the AXESS 1080p. And the reason I say it's good to start on equipment that may be less quality, or start with what you're working with, is because you can review that equipment. When I got that AXESS camera, I did an unboxing video, and I was actually the only person that did an unboxing video on YouTube, and because of that, I got a lot of traffic. So, not only did it help worthwhile for me to get this little $20 action camera, the reason I say get cheaper equipment first, if you can't afford something greater, is because you don't know how committed you really are. And it's the truth. I was playing it smart. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this $20 action camera, and I'm not gonna get a $400 GoPro, because when I got that $20 action camera, after about 3-4 months of consistent uploading, my car went through a lemon stage, and I stopped uploading. And thank goodness I hadn't overspent on that GoPro. As I was editing these videos, I realized the quality could be so much better. I can do better now. Now that I know what I'm doing, I can focus on getting equipment, because I'm starting to master my content. So then my next goal was, I'm going to get a GoPro, because GoPros are excellent for motovlogging. I needed something with a mic, because when I do get my motorcycle, obviously you're not going to hear me in all that wind or noise. So I realized, alright, I'm going to try and find a GoPro, but I really don't want to spend $400, $500 on a GoProHero 4 Black, because that was the new GoPro at the time. So I found a refurbished Hero 3, which is still the one I'm using now, like right now, this camera. And I got it for $150, so it was still a small investment. And yeah, I mean, it's been good ever since. So that's another one of my tips. On to the next segment of the video, I'm going to be talking about exactly how I got paid, how I got that $100, where the $100 came from, and I'm going to explain the ad rates on YouTube a little better, because it's something that's mysterious to a lot of people. And there are calculators out there that will show you, that calculate your YouTube revenue. Say if you get 1,000 views per day and you have a certain CPM, I'll get into all that. Those calculators aren't really reliable, because based on my actual results and the calculator I used, the numbers don't match up. I mean, they're decent. Like it overshoots by maybe 30% or undershoots depending on the estimate, but they're still all right. So I'm going to let you know exactly how the ad revenue works as far as I can distinguish. I haven't researched it online at all. This is just me, going off of what I've found out so far. I did look up certain words like what CPM meant, and I'll explain that. But basically, you don't get paid by your views. And the little myth that people say, where they say, oh, for every 1,000 views you get $1, that may be true, but that's not necessarily true. There's some truth to it. But there's more to that. That's what I'm trying to say. There's more to that little equation, because I have 55,000 views right now, and I got paid $104. I should only have $55, but I have 104, and I'm gonna explain why that is. The reason why I say that's correct is because you don't get paid based on your views. You get paid based on the amount of time people are watching your ads. So if I have 1,000 views and I have a skippable ad in my video, so if I have 1,000 views, sorry about that, if I have 1,000 views and 1,000 people skip those 5 seconds, this is if nobody's using ad blocker. If nobody's using ad blocker and those 1,000 people skip after 5 seconds, I'll get paid a certain ad revenue rate. If I have 1,000 people and they all watch all 60 seconds or all 3 minutes or however long the ad is, I will get more money. So if I have an ad that's 10 seconds long and they skip after 5 seconds, I'll get paid, let's say, $10 for that $1,000. And if somebody watches all 10 seconds and all 1,000 people watch all 10 seconds, I'll get paid double. And that's if nobody's using ad blocker. But the truth is, people do use ad blocker, and I don't blame them. You know, nobody wants to watch a bunch of ads. But there are some people that actually turn it off for the YouTubers just because they love them that much. Sorry. So that's that. You don't get paid on how many people see the ads. You get paid on how long they're watching it. So right off the bat, the best thing you can do, honestly, if you want to maximize your efficiency on YouTube, YouTube gives you the option, and I'll show this to you. They give you the option to where you can pick what type of ads you want. Like, you can have sponsored cards in your videos, you can have skippable ads, you can have display ads, banners. The best thing you can do is get a skippable ad because those have the highest payout rate. And YouTube already takes 45% of your cut, so you keep 55. And I'll show you my analytics. My skippable ads have paid out so much more than any other type of ad. Even though there's the banner ads I've had. Sorry, I have to go in reverse here. The banner ads I've had, they show up in greater number. It's just that they don't pay a lot, and it's really I didn't choose only skippable ads on my channel at first to make more money. The reason I did that is because skippable ads are very convenient for people. I don't want people to have to sit through, you know, a 30-second ad, or you know, have to worry about clicking X. So I was just like, let me just choose a skippable ad because skippable ads show up on desktops and on phones. So that's that. Hope I'm not doing a bad job of explaining this. Oh man, I'm not camera nervous. It's just I didn't write any of this down, so I don't really have a script I'm going off of here. You get paid based on ad view minutes, not based on who's watching, not based on how many people. So there's a term called click per minute, and what that means is for every minute that somebody watches your ad, or for every minute that you have in watched ads. So if you have 10 people to watch 5 seconds worth of ads, you have 50 seconds, so you almost have a minute, right? There's a CPM is the type of rating, the type of ad rate. So it's the amount that the advertisers pay YouTube, or something like that. That's the ad rate that you get for every minute watched on your channel. So if you have a CPM, a click per minute, of $1, that means yes, for every 1,000 views, for every minute you get $1, or something like that. It's not necessarily that number, because there are some calculations that I'm sure there's a formula that YouTube uses, and so you don't truly get $1 for every 1,000 views, because like I said, people use ad blockers and whatnot, and not everybody watches the ad. Some people might even click your video and then immediately exit YouTube. So they don't even watch like half a second. Also, YouTube keeps 45%, so you don't get that full $1. But yes, for every minute worth of ad being watched, YouTube is making $1 off of that ad, right? So the reason why I say that's why I say you can't say 1,000 views per $1, because it's not necessarily accurate. That may have worked a time ago, but now it's a little different. Now, CPM determines how much you're getting paid for your videos. I'll give you a perfect example. A guy that owns a car channel will have more steady income than a guy that owns a motorcycle channel, and I'll tell you why. Because in the summertime, advertisers are advertising about cars, and it's a great time because people are always buying cars. And it's great for motorcycles too. In the summertime, everybody wants to ride, so you know the income is steady for YouTubers. But if you have motorcycle content and you upload in the winter, you may not get paid as high, or your CPM may not be as high, because there's less motorcycle advertisers advertising for motorcycles. So there's less competition, there's less demand for advertisement, which means that the payment is less because there's, you know, the law of supply and demand. But a car channel, for example, in the wintertime will still have pretty much the same amount of income, because cars are, the demand is the same all year round. I'm sure it bumps up a little bit more in the summer, but cars are where it's at. You know, our worldly infrastructure is built for cars. You know, the lanes, parking spaces, literally homes are built for cars. We have garages for cars. So having a channel about cars will net you the same amount of money in general. So not only does the content you create matter, it's all about the season and the demand for advertisement. So what you can do is you can go to a website, and I'll link it down because I don't remember it, but you can actually look up, you can search keywords on YouTube, for example, and you can see what type of ad rate they get for YouTube specifically. And here's a perfect example. If I'm a car guy, and I put up a video about a Nissan Altima Coupe, the CPM, and this is real numbers here, the CPM is about $1.50, I think, or maybe $2. But if you have a video and you make a video about a GTR, the CPM is about $2.50, maybe $3. I don't truly know what it is, but that's it. So if I get 1,000 views on that Nissan Altima video, I will get paid less than I would if I had 1,000 views worth of ads. I'm talking about 1,000 perfect views where people watch the ads. I will get paid more money for the GTR because the CPM is higher. So for every minute being watched, I'm getting paid more. So that will explain, you know, the ad rates. If you want to know what your CPM is in general, what you can do is you can go to your analytics, you can click revenue, or revenue reports. It's one of them. I'll show you in video. You can click on that, and then you'll see your average CPM across all your videos. If you want to see the CPM of a certain video, then what you can do is, I'm sure you can go to that select video, and then you can view the stats for that video. You can see where your traffic sources are coming for a certain type of video, right? And this is also something that helped me out when I made my YouTube channel, because not only did I have Nissan Altima Coupe as 60%, people were searching that in YouTube, and 60% of people that found my channel or found my video found it because they searched that. The other 40% came from suggestions. So what happened is, there's like a video for Nissan Altima Coupe, maybe a review from Redline or something, and then my video will be suggested on the sidebar. You know how when you go and you watch YouTube videos and it suggests you other videos to watch? My video was being suggested because I had the same keyword that people were searching for that other video. So 40% of my traffic was piggybacking off of content that was already created. And so what I did was, when I started making more videos that were becoming successful with the same keywords, I have 4 now, the video, if somebody's watching my first video, the fun drive, then they'll be suggested to my interior walkthrough because I share the same keyword. So the more videos you create, it allows for more videos means more money at the end of the day. Because if you have more things for people to watch, then you have a bigger catalog. You know, it's like if you go to a restaurant, right, and they only sell burgers, you only attract a certain type of customer. But if you have salads, if you have chicken, if you have more types of burgers, maybe steak, maybe beef, maybe vegetarian, all of a sudden you can now attract more crowds. Do you get what I mean? So that's why I say it's always important to focus on your content and not your equipment. Because the more content you have for people to watch, the bigger community you can build. That's why when you see things like PewDiePie, you watch a PewDiePie video, and the only thing that's being suggested is other PewDiePie videos. So yeah, that's how ad rates are explained. You get paid per minute on an ad, and it's based on your CPM, and it's also based on the demand for advertisers. And basically what had happened is, after I got that 6,000 views, I was getting a steady amount of views every month with that video, and the other videos I made that were also successful, plus the AXESS video and different things. And because of these videos, because I was having, you know, a certain amount of people bounce between these 5 or 6 videos, I was getting paid about $5, $6, $8 a month, and I didn't even realize it. And then when I came back, I saw, oh man, I have $95. I'm $5 away from being paid, and I didn't realize, you know, what was happening. And then I look at the stats report and I realize that's what's happening. People are getting suggested to my videos. People are finding me because I had more content that I created. It allowed for more things for people to watch, which translated into more money. See, the more videos you have, the more you can distribute. At the end of the day, distribution is king. The more you have for people to watch, the more you can make. So make more videos. You know, even if you have a bad camera, like this GoPro, for example, I cracked the lens on the side, but I'm not letting that stop me from making videos. You can't even notice, but like right about here somewhere, you can see where it's blurry. That's because it's scratched. But don't limit yourself to equipment, guys. If you have content you want to create, you know, when I make videos and I edit them, it was overjoyous. I'd be editing a video, and I would just be cracking up during the edit, and I'm like, man, I cannot wait to upload this so people can, so they can watch this because it's funny, you know. Like when I made the little doodle, great. I have a great time editing. It's so it's really just, it's just so fun for me. It's fun to talk to people, give them advice, you know, listen to people, because I listen to comments as well. When people give me suggestions, that's why I made my interior walkthrough, is because somebody commented on my fun drive to Miami and they said, hey, can you walk me through the interior, because it looks nice. You know, I have the steering wheel here, dual climate control and whatnot. I have these red things just for, honestly, I got them because I used to run an aux cord and wrap it around because this thing was broken. But what I did was I just got an FM transmitter, so it's all good now. I have red interior trimmings. It's vinyl PVC piping, right? And I have it up here too. So, you know, people just wanted to see what I did, and because of that, it turned out to be a big success. And I realized, man, this is where I'm at. So this is where I'm going to keep growing. I'm going to start uploading daily to my gaming channel. So if anybody's interested in that, or if you know people that want to watch games, just link them over that way. Pretty much where the money came from. That's how I got my $100. That's my $100 story. And this is, you know, just some tips for new people that want to get started on YouTube. Just keep building, guys. You can't, if you see anybody on YouTube that just looks like they made it, they were an overnight success, I promise you they weren't, because it takes time to upload all those videos. They're not famous because of that one video they uploaded yesterday. They got 300,000 views. They're famous because the more they had, the more people were watching, so the more people they were drawing in, the more they were distributing to people. And my one last tip, actually, before I head out and sign out, is YouTube unfortunately loves people that upload more frequently and that upload at least 10 minutes and 1 second or more of every video. So the way it works is, every video that you upload gets one advertisement if it's under 10 minutes, if it's 10 minutes or under. After the first second, so at 10 minutes and 1 second, you get 2 ads. You get one in the beginning and one in the end. So if you have somebody that watches over a whole video, you get twice the ad payment instead of 1. If I have a 5-minute video, I get 1 ad, so I get paid $1 if my CPM's $1 and I have a minute watched after YouTube takes their cut. So I probably need like 2.15 minutes or something. But after I make my $1, I'll make the same amount of money in a 3-minute video than I would in a 9-minute video, even in a 10-minute video. But if I have a video that's 10 minutes and 1 second long, I make twice as much money because I have 2 ads. If I have a 20-minute video, I have 2 ads. If I have a 20-minute video in 1 second, I have 3 ads now. And I'm sure it's not linear. I'm sure for every 10 minutes you don't get an ad, but that's the general rule. Maybe after, like in a 50-minute video, you get 6 or 7. I don't know. But that's why a lot of people upload over 10 minutes, because the longer people are watching, that means the more that people are watching YouTube just loves that. It's like when you watch a TV show. You know, if you have a TV show, The Flash, for example, do you want people to just watch 20 minutes and then leave, or do you want them to watch that whole hour? Because if they watch the whole hour, that means every ad that comes on, they're seeing that ad, you know? So it's the same way with YouTube. They want you, they encourage you to upload content that's longer, because not only do you get paid more, it's just, you know, it's more advertisements for the advertisers. It's more money in their pocket, more money in YouTube pocket, more money in your pocket. One thing I will caution against is, don't upload over 10 minutes just to upload. Like, you'll see a lot of channels, their videos are 10 minutes, 2 seconds long, 3 seconds long, 10 seconds long, and it's really frustrating because you know that they're really only doing it for money. And while, yes, I do upload things that are over 10 minutes, I would only do it if I actually have content worth watching for that long. A lot of people, what they'll do is they'll fill in time. There's people that will literally get up from the bathroom while playing games and leave it in there instead of editing it out, just so they can get that 1 second mark. Just be integral, you know, don't waste people's time with stuff like that, you know. If you don't have a video that's long enough, you don't have to upload it. You can wait and you can put another video with it. You know, you can just don't waste people's time. That's the only tip I have. So I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If it was helpful, leave a like, guys. Leave a comment. I like to reply. If anybody has questions, I'd love to clear the air. There may have been something that I didn't go over that somebody may have a question about. And if you like this kind of thing, if you love motovlogs, if you like vlogs, subscribe to the channel. I'm a pretty funny guy, I promise. I really do promise I'm funny. Head over to my gaming channel if you love video games, subscribe there. And my personal channel is still under development, but go check it out as well. I have a few things there. Hey, the best form of advertisement is direct advertisement, so this is me directly telling you I have other channels. So go check them out. Hope you guys have an awesome day. So until the next time, I'll see you later.